the supreme sustenance to renew thy limbs in but 12 hours. Hast thou e'er felt thine legs grow leaden, sore, and spiritless after a taxing bout of exertion or a day rife with chaos? Envision now, dear traveler, uncovering a simple, cost-wise, and marvelously potent victual that may restore thy legs to peak form within but 12 turns of the clock. Perchance thy muscles groan not from mere toil, but from a humbler plight, the lack of vital nourishment required for swift mending. But lo, herein lies the wondrous truth. Thy salvation resteth within thy very sustenance. Certain elixirs of the earth have the power to soothe thy aches, ward off those cursed cramps, and swiftly embolden thy legs with vigor and fortitude. In this visual scroll, I shall reveal the choicest provisions that aid muscle healing and banish the weariness that clings like a shadow. These victuals, rich in noble proteins, bountiful minerals, and valiant antioxidants, join forces as knights in shining armor to deliver full recovery. Yet amidst them all, one food rises above the rest, a true champion of restoration. 'Tis oft overlooked, this mighty morsel, hidden in plain sight, though it bears the key to swifter healing and hardier limbs. Uncovering this culinary treasure might change the very gait of thy journey. Stay close, for I shall unveil this miraculous fare, the workings of its strength within thy sinews, and which fellow foods shall serve as companions in thy quest for renewal. What thou discoverest today may well uplift thy performance and enrich thy very days. Waste not a moment longer. Thy muscles cry out for this boon. Let us embark. 17. Lean meat, a pillar of potent recovery. Lean meat standeth as a cornerstone for restoring the might of leg-bound muscle. Brimming with high-borne proteins and the famed compound creatine, it delivereth the tools needed to mend thy torn fibers, after duels with iron or long marches through the day. The proteins therein are swiftly welcomed by thy form, hastening the healing and quelling the burn of soreness. Should thy legs feel burdened and tender after the fray, embracing lean meat within thy feasts shall surely aid thy swift return. But lo, there's more. For lean meat beareth creatine, a wondrous element that doth fuel thy muscles' inner fires. This noble substance heighteneth endurance, lightens fatigue, and lendeth thee strength for future battles. What further commendation doth it need? Lean meat also holdeth heme iron, a most potent and easily claimed form of this metal, essential for carrying life-giving breath through thy blood. With such power, thy limbs shan't falter nor grow feeble. Too oft doth the common folk neglect the role of iron in their daily fare, and yet 'tis vital for keeping thy legs sprightly and unburdened. Beyond this, lean meat bestows vitamin B12, a guardian of nerve and muscle alike. This elixir aideth contractions, wards off vile cramps, and keepeth thy limbs in noble condition. Those lacking in B12 may find themselves wrapped in weariness like a tattered cloak. Let it not be so with thee. Shouldst thou feel thy legs grow weak, or strange tingles dance upon thy shins and calves, know this may signal a need for better nourishment. Choose lean cuts like top round, tenderloin, or silver side. Meats rich in strength, but light on burden. Yet beware, the preparation is as vital as the meat itself. Favor the pure methods, grilling, boiling, or baking, and shun the temptations of frying and excess oils. By embracing such choices, thou providest thy limbs the finest fare for swift recovery, whilst guarding thy greater health. 16. Eggs, the humble orbs of strength. Eggs stand proudly among the greatest gifts for mending weary legs. Each shell contains high-quality protein, swiftly absorbed, to restore muscle fibers worn by labor or sport. Should thy legs feel heavy or sore, let eggs find a place upon thy plate. They shall ease thy pain and quicken thy rise. More than mere protein, eggs are rich in leucine, an essential amino acid that stirs the fires of muscle growth. Leucine hastens healing, reduces fatigue, and prepares thy limbs for battles yet to come. And let us not overlook the treasure of choline within, the silent steward of nerve and muscle. Choline sharpens coordination and agility, vital for those who run, leap, or train with intensity. Alongside it lies vitamin D, which aids calcium's journey into thy bones, fortifying the very pillars upon which strength is built. For strong muscles need strong bones, lest injury strike. To preserve these virtues, boil, poach, or softly scramble thy eggs, avoiding fried oils that mar their worth. Whether morning, noon, or post-workout, eggs remain faithful allies in the quest for recovery. 15. Cottage cheese, the silent knight. Healer. Cottage cheese, though plain to the eye, is a secret boon for the weary. Rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein, it feeds thy muscles through the watch of night, preventing breakdown and aiding repair. Its stores of calcium further the cause, supporting muscle contractions and bone health alike. When consumed ere slumber, this cheese becomes a gentle guardian, offering thy limbs quiet strength till dawn. The most powerful food of all yet waits to be revealed. But patience, dear traveler. The climax of this tale draws nigh. Stay with me but a little longer, and the greatest secret of leg recovery shall unfold before thee like the final page of a treasured tome. Strong bones and calm muscles. The magic of cottage cheese. The strength of thy bones be no trifling matter, for when calcium runneth low, the body may rebel with leg cramps and twitching spasms most unpleasant. Enter cottage cheese, the gentle curd, a faithful ally that sustains mineral balance and brings about smoother recovery and lessened muscular strife. One of its shining virtues is its low burden of saturated fat, making it a wholesome, heart-friendly choice for those who seek lean muscle and lasting endurance. It bestows noble proteins without overloading thy belly with excess calories, a boon for those pursuing firm limbs and stamina alike. But lo, cottage cheese holds probiotic sentinels, tiny guardians of thy gut. These helpful allies bolster digestive might, ensuring thy body captures every drop of protein, every spark of vitamin and mineral, especially those that mend and renew the leg's weary sinew. Enjoy it plain, adorned with fresh berries, stirred into stews or salads, or served in loyal support beside main dishes. Its versatility is its virtue, fitting snugly into any meal while preserving its healing charm. Stay thy journey a bit longer, for a most wondrous food draweth near. 14. Chicken, the warrior's feast. Now let us sing of the noble fowl. Chicken, rightly prepared, is a pillar of post-battle renewal. This tender meat delivereth lean strength and vital amino acids, ideal for building legs of steel and enduring motion. Make it a regular guest upon thy plate, for the magic lies within its amino bounty, including leucine and glutamine, those twin champions of tissue repair. These compounds swiftly attend to the tiny tears left by strenuous deeds, hastening thy return to full power. Yet more gifts chicken bears, B-complex elixirs, especially B6 and niacin, which empower thy muscles with energy anew. They reduce the weight of weariness, allowing thee to train harder and rise quicker. Chicken also granteth iron and zinc, minerals vital for muscle breath and renewal. Iron improves the flow of life's essence, blood, carrying fuel to thy limbs, while zinc aids the crafting of new muscle threads. To claim the full bounty, prepare thy chicken with care. Grill it over flame, boil it in broth, or roast it to golden perfection. Eschew the frying pan and the deceitful sauces of artifice, that thy meal remain both light and life-giving. 13. Peanuts, the sturdy snack of strength. Our next tale turneth to the humble peanut, a hearty morsel that belies its size. Packed with plant-borne proteins and virtuous fats, it feedeth the body with the strength needed for muscle healing, endurance, and a swifter rebound from toil. But hush! Many foods await, each with secrets to reveal and limbs to strengthen. Wilt thou hear more? The saga unfolds, ever deeper. 12. Peanuts, the earth's bold nut of restoration. A marvel within the humble peanut is its mighty store of magnesium, a mineral most vital for muscle motion and balance. This silent steward aids contractions and shields against sudden cramps, making it an ideal ally for those who train with fervor. Magnesium also lends its power to calm the fires of muscle inflammation, hastening the return of strength to thy weary limbs after battle. But that's not all. Peanuts are rich in arginine, a noble amino acid that fuels the body's forge of nitric oxide. This compound widens the roads of thy blood flow, ensuring muscles receive their due, oxygen and sustenance alike. With stronger circulation comes greater energy, swifter recovery, and a clearer path away from fatigue. Peanuts, then, are not merely a snack. They are a compact potion of vitality for the legs. 11. Bananas, the golden fruit of vitality. Next, we honor the banana, golden scepter of recovery, whose great gift is potassium, a mineral key to muscle harmony. It fends off cramps and keeps thy motions smooth and true, making it a choice fit for warriors and wanderers alike. But lo, the banana doth also provide natural sugars, swift-burning fuel that muscles devour post-exertion. These noble carbohydrates restore energy, banish exhaustion, and support swift mending. 'Tis no wonder so many partake of this fruit before or after trials of strength. Yet, another treasure within is vitamin B6, a vital agent in the creation of calming neurotransmitters. These soothe tired muscles and defend them from oxidative stress, keeping the legs light and ready. Bananas also cradle tryptophan, an amino acid that births serotonin, the joyful balm that eases fatigue and lifts the spirit, thus speeding recovery with both body and soul in harmony. Blend it in a potion, a smoothie, mayhap, or pair it with Greek yogurt or pure peanut butter for a truly enchanted meal. 10. Avocado, the velvet gem of renewal. Ah, the avocado, a soft and luscious treasure, brimming with beneficial fats, especially those of the monounsaturated kind. These fats are champions of inflammation control, shielding muscles from the wearing grip of overuse. To build enduring legs and keep soreness at bay, make this fruit a staple in thy diet. Avocado also boasts a rich supply of magnesium, the mineral of muscle might. It assists with smooth contraction and release, easing strain and guarding against post-workout weariness. Should thy legs feel heavy and spent, a lack of magnesium may be the hidden foe, and avocado the sweet remedy. And one more charm. It aids the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K, magnifying the strength of thy meals and nourishing every sinew with purpose. Avocado, the verdant jewel of recovery. Behold the glory of vitamin K, a silent guardian of muscle and bone. When consumed beside other nutrient-rich fare, its powers multiply, fortifying thy legs and hastening the healing of sinew and joint alike. Avocado, too, beareth potassium in great measure, a noble electrolyte that guards the balance of waters within thy form and wards off unwanted swelling of the lower limbs. For those who toil and sweat, this is no trifle. Excess perspiration can rob the body of potassium, leaving muscles weary and prone to cramp. By welcoming avocado into thy meals, thou canst evade such pitfalls, ensuring thy legs remain agile and muscles steadfast. This emerald fruit doth shine in many forms, tossed in salads, blended in potions, smoothies as they're known, or even enjoyed plain with a pinch of salt. Versatile, wholesome, and ever ready to serve, it earns its place as a champion of recovery. 9. Salmon, the ocean's gift to the weary. From the deep blue, salmon emerges as a true powerhouse of strength and healing, laden with proteins and wholesome fats that restore thy muscles and elevate performance. To feast upon this noble fish is to quicken thy recovery and rebuild tired limbs with precision. Its most prized offering? The famed omega-3 fatty acids, healers of inflammation. After fierce effort, the body swells in protest. Salmon soothes this rebellion, easing pain and returning motion to thy frame. But that's not all. Within this, fish lies a trove of high-quality protein, forged for repairing the tiny tears that form during every exertion. With this fuel, thy legs shall grow stronger and more enduring with each passing trial. Should soreness linger long, 'tis likely a sign that thy body lacketh sufficient protein. Salmon answereth that need with grace. Yet another boon lies in its vitamin D, which aids the drawing of calcium into bone, making the very foundation of thy legs more resilient. For what good is mighty muscle if the bone beneath falter? Strong limbs require sturdy roots. Salmon also beareth potassium and selenium, twin defenders of cellular health. Potassium fends off cramping, while selenium shields muscle from oxidative ruin, preserving thy strength over time. 8. Spinach, the leafy elixir of endurance. Let us now praise the humble spinach, green banner of vitality. Rich in natural nitrates, it hath the power to boost muscle efficiency and reduce the breath needed for motion. Through its magic, movements become smoother, endurance grows, and the burden of effort lightens. Moreover, spinach is abundant in vitamin K, a key player in crafting bones of iron and joints that do not falter. This nutrient aids calcium's proper place within the bone, strengthening thy very frame and warding off the scourge of fracture. 7. Spinach, the verdant shield of vitality. Many a soul doth neglect the hidden power of vitamin K, unaware of its quiet but steadfast service in protecting the health of one's legs across the ages. Yet this humble green is no mere side dish. It is a wellspring of longevity. Among spinach's greatest strengths is its mighty antioxidant capacity, granted by noble compounds such as lutein and zeaxanthin. These guardians defend thy muscle fibers from the scourge of oxidative stress, which rises after hard labor and strain. In turn, inflammation is subdued, and the path to recovery is made swift and sure, thy legs ever ready for the next trial. 6. Carrots, the orange flame of renewal. Carrots, often praised for aiding the eyes, are unsung heroes of the lower limbs. These earthy roots do more than enhance vision. They offer great support to the muscles, tendons, and joints of the leg. Rich in beta-carotene, fiber, and antioxidants, carrots nourish the body's inner workings, encouraging cellular rebirth and protecting muscle integrity. The bright hue of the carrot comes from beta-carotene, which the body transforms into vitamin A, a vital force for muscle growth and restoration. Vitamin A is not just a sculptor of muscle, it also shields the joints, reducing the fires of inflammation that bring ache and stiffness. In times of rigorous movement, our limbs endure natural swelling and wear. Carrots, in their wisdom, calm the flames and restore ease to one's stride. 5. Brazil nuts, small in size, great in might. Do not be fooled by their modest form, for Brazil nuts deliver immense value to muscle recovery, especially for the legs. They are among the richest natural sources of selenium, a trace mineral that fortifies muscle repair and defends against the ravages of oxidative stress. Selenium's noble work reduces post-exercise inflammation and shortens the duration of muscle soreness. But the gifts of this mighty nut do not end there. Laden also with heart-healthy fats, Brazil nuts offer a steady stream of energy, unlike fleeting sugars, thereby fueling endurance and extending thy vigor in battle. Further, these nuts boast a rich cache of magnesium, the mineral of motion, supporting smooth contractions and easing muscle cramps. For those who run, lift, and lunge with great force, magnesium is a guardian against harm. Lastly, Brazil nuts are blessed with zinc and vitamin E, nutrients that fortify the immune system and assist in cellular healing. Zinc hastens protein synthesis, speeding the repair of weary muscle fibers and making the legs ever ready for feats anew. Vitamin E, the sentinel of muscle strength. Vitamin E standeth as a natural shield, a powerful antioxidant that guardeth thy precious muscle threads from the ravages of toil and tension. A mere handful of Brazil nuts, taken with intention, shall suffice. The golden number lies between 2 and 3 nuts per day. For selenium, that precious mineral, is one that must be measured with care. Too little brings weakness, too much unrest. By keeping thy intake steady, thy legs shall grow more resilient, with inflammation calmed and recovery quickened. Forget not, at this tale's end awaits a wondrous dish, the crown jewel of rejuvenation. Stay close, for its revelation is nigh. 7. Spinach, the leafy lance of recovery. Spinach, though light upon the tongue, wieldeth great power in mending muscle and forging leg strength. This green champion containeth a rare fusion: iron, natural nitrates, and noble antioxidants, all of which improve blood flow, elevate endurance, and hasten the renewal of strained fibers. The iron within is a lifeline, ensuring thy muscles draw in plentiful breath, oxygen. Should thy iron stores run dry, fatigue shall descend like a fog upon the legs, robbing thee of strength. Thus, let spinach find a place upon thy table to fuel thy labors and keep exhaustion at bay. 6. Carrots, the root of restoration. Carrots, too, bear healing gifts, not just for sight, but for the legs that carry thee through battle. Their vibrant hue hides within antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which do battle with free radicals, reducing damage deep within the muscle. These roots also bring forth potassium and hearty fiber, each crucial for sustaining leg health. Potassium maintaineth the rhythm of muscle contractions and wardeth off cramps, while fiber upholdeth digestion, ensuring that nutrients are well absorbed and sent where they are most needed. A sound gut is like a well-trained courier, delivering strength to the very doorsteps of thy limbs. 5. Oats, the steady flame of endurance. Next in our scroll comes the humble oat, a stalwart grain and giver of lasting energy. Rich in complex carbs, protein, and essential minerals, oats support not only thy recovery, but also performance during battle. The truest charm of oats is their slow-burning energy. Unlike refined sweets that lift and drop thee without warning, oats provide a gentle, enduring fuel, granting thee stamina through strain and serenity through rest. Oats also boast plant-borne proteins, carrying the full roster of amino acids needed for healing. Though they may not stand alone like meat or egg, when paired with Greek yogurt or natural nut butters, they become a feast fit for warriors seeking swift recovery and strength reborn. Oats, the gentle warrior of recovery. Armed with their soothing, anti-inflammatory might, oats stand proud among foods that mend both muscle and joint. This noble effect is owed to avenanthramides, a rare class of antioxidants that ease the fiery swell of strain. Especially for those who stride through high-impact pursuits or the weighty trials of lifting, oats bring relief from stiffness and speed the rebirth of leg strength. Oats also shine in their abundant magnesium, a mineral most vital to muscle harmony. It governs smooth contraction and graceful release, wards off cramps, and improves slumber, a key element in the nightly repair of one's fibers. When magnesium wanes, fatigue and muscular unrest may linger, weakening thy limbs and draining thy will. Thus, oats earn their place as a steadfast ally in the realm of leg resilience. Another boon, their ease of entry into the daily table. Take them at dawn, mingled with berries, stir them into nourishing pancakes or porridge, blend them into potions with fruits and seeds. Their nature is flexible, their benefits plentiful, making them an ideal companion to other fortifying fare. And yet, the tale climbs higher still, for the ultimate leg-sustaining food draweth nigh. 4. Sweet potatoes, the ember-hearted root of strength. Now let us bow to the sweet potato, a golden root and silent champion of muscle recovery. This mighty tuber overfloweth with complex carbohydrates, offering a slow and steady stream of energy to refuel thy limbs and mend thy fibers. By adding sweet potatoes to thy feast, Thou shalt guard against sudden drops in strength and ensure muscles are richly fueled for rebuilding after a taxing trial. Their truest gift is their gentle glycemic nature. Unlike refined grains that spike thy sugar and burden thee with fat, sweet potatoes provide stable power, ideal for those who strive to sharpen their form or endure long labors. More still, they are rich in potassium, a mineral key to seamless contractions and cramp prevention. As thy body sheds this element through sweat, replenishing it becomes essential for performance and post-workout ease. But the treasure deepens. Sweet potatoes house a bounty of beta-carotene, the pigment of power, which transforms into vitamin A, a guardian of cell repair and shield against oxidative harm. This not only calms inflammation, but also quickens the rebuilding of weary muscle. And lo, they bring vitamin C to the table as well, bolstering thy immune wall and aiding in the draw of iron, delivering more energy to the legs thou so cherish. Their beauty lies also in their versatility. Roast them, mash them, blend them, or forge them into golden cakes or nourishing brews. However thou prepare them, thy body shall rejoice. Sweet potatoes, the ember of endurance, continued. Whether mashed into silky purees or transformed into more elaborate creations, be it pancakes or revitalizing energy blends, sweet potatoes adapt with elegance. However thou choosest to prepare them, they remain an indispensable companion for leg muscle restoration, and a must for any soul striving to build strength and lasting endurance. 3. Greek yogurt, the silken shield of strength. Greek yogurt ascendeth to the third tier of this sacred list, a truly outstanding choice for muscle renewal and leg fortification. Its great renown lies in its abundant protein, most notably casein, a slow-releasing champion that supplies a constant stream of amino acids to thy muscles, even as thou slumberest. This mighty food is ideal for any who seek deep and sustained recovery of the flesh. Beyond its protein bounty, Greek yogurt bringeth a generous share of calcium, a mineral essential for bone resilience. And lo, strong bones are the very pillars that support thy muscular might, especially in the legs, bearers of the body's burden through both toil and rest. Calcium also governeth the precision of muscle contractions, reducing cramps and errant spasms like a steady hand guiding a blade. Yet another noble trait of Greek yogurt lies in its probiotic nature. These tiny, friendly life forms nurture the gut's inner realm, improving digestion and ensuring that nutrients find safe passage to the very fibers that require them. For what use is a treasure hoarded if it may not be delivered? Furthermore, Greek yogurt delivereth phosphorus, a key player in thy energy arsenal. This mineral aids in the creation of ATP, the sacred flame of bodily energy, empowering leg muscles with fuel for rebuilding and regrowth. Enjoy it plain, adorned with berries, swirled into oats, or woven into recipes both sweet and hearty. However it is consumed, Greek yogurt remaineth a trusted ally for those who seek to walk stronger and recover swiftly. 2. Natural peanut butter, the smooth warrior's fuel. We honor the rich and hearty natural peanut butter, a splendid source of enduring energy for the lower limbs. With its balanced blend of proteins, wholesome fats, and key minerals, it stands ready to fuel the body after grueling trials. Among its many gifts, its robust protein content doth mend the micro-tears in muscle wrought by intense effort. These proteins lay the groundwork for stronger, more resilient leg muscles, aiding in swift and sturdy recovery. Moreover, peanut butter beareth all essential amino acids, the sacred bricks needed to rebuild thy strength from within. This spread is also rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, the noble fats that serve not merely as fuel, but as protectors of cellular integrity, allowing thy limbs to perform with vigor, grace, and lasting power. Natural peanut butter, the smooth sentinel of strength. After a grueling quest of movement and might, thy muscles do stir with natural flame, inflammation, a sign of their weary labor. Yet lo, with the right nourishment, This fire may be tamed. Healthy fats, like those within natural peanut butter, soothe such strain, easing soreness and hastening healing. This noble spread also carries magnesium, the quiet steward of muscle function, vital for both contraction and release. When this mineral runs scarce, cramps and fatigue take root, weakening thy legs and spirit alike. But with peanut butter at thy table, such ills may be kept at bay. Unlike fleeting sugars that spike and crash, its fats and proteins deliver steady energy, a boon for warriors seeking endurance. However it is taken, be it by spoon, blended in potions, or paired with fruit, peanut butter remaineth a steadfast ally in the recovery of thy limbs. Greek yogurt, the silken elixir of renewal. In third place, we honor Greek yogurt, a rich and mighty food famed for its protein power, especially casein, the slow-digesting kind. This noble substance provides a continuous flow of amino acids, sustaining thy muscles even through the night. It also beareth calcium, keeper of bone and motion. For thy legs to stand tall and lift with power, the bones must be firm, and calcium ensures proper contraction, warding off spasms and strain. A hidden treasure within this creamy delight is its probiotic nature, beneficial microbes that strengthen digestion and enhance nutrient absorption. So every bite serves thy recovery. Coconut water, the liquid light of rejuvenation. And now, the crowning gem. Coconut water, a natural elixir packed with electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium, that restore what sweat steals away. Hydration is the lifeblood of muscle function, and this drink excels at replenishing thy stores. Potassium calms cramps, magnesium soothes tension, and antioxidants within fight oxidative stress, shielding muscle cells from harm. Unlike synthetic brews, coconut water is pure and untainted, offering gentle sugars that fuel without crashing. Whether sipped alone, mixed with fruit, or stirred into recovery brews, coconut water refreshes, hydrates, and empowers, making it a legendary companion for strong, swift legs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more tips on nutrition and muscle recovery. If you enjoyed it, comment 1 below. Also, share your age and where you're from in the comments, so I can create even more useful content tailored to different age groups. I wish you great health, strength, and true happiness with your loved ones. See you in the next video, where health is the treasure, and you are the hero guarding it.